Hi Sagittarius, here's a general look at your solar chart for April 2011, and of course the Sun is a fellow fire sign. That's good news for you. And also just a footnote at the beginning, Mercury is going retrograde until the 23rd, and so is Saturn all month. So every now and again there's going to be a delay, a postponement, a rescheduling, a spanner in the works. That could relate to communications or communications equipment, or in fact to travel plans, transport vehicles, that kind of thing. Depends on your personal natal chart though. But anyway, you're going to be in a lighter, more creative frame of mind now, with more opportunity for enjoyment and entertaining type activities, probably more socializing. So you're out of the doldrums and into this faster moving phase. There could be someone around giving you admiring looks, and that would be good if you felt the same way. And you're likely to feel at the center of attention. So romance could be on the menu for some of you, but also you can be at the center of attention in another kind of a way. Which is probably, a positive sort of a way. Maybe you're involved in something that you've invested in, or which you've got plans for, something that you wish to promote, which is interesting or entertaining, you hope, for others. Now, from the 2nd to the 5th, you may have to work harder towards your goals. Things are a bit slow there. Or maybe your social schedule is, really kind of challenging. Also from the 11th to the 14th, well, there you might need to tone down an urge to hit people over the head with the truth, or just be a bit kind of over the top or over assertive. And from the 17th to the 19th, your energy could take a dip. There's some kind of limitation there is possible. Jupiter, your ruling planet, that's in this same more playful, sociable sector of your chart. That's going to be for several months. But this is really adding impetus to this area input here. This is going to encourage your spontaneity, give you more of a chance to shine in your own unique way. So your originality can come to the fore, your creativity can come to the fore, and others are more likely to appreciate your contribution. Some of you may have more connection with the with entertainments, or maybe the entertainment industry or the leisure industry, or have the chance to pursue a hobby or a pastime, a kind of an interest that you enjoy. You'll tend to feel bolder and more willing to take a chance as well, be more speculative about something that you are putting energy into, putting mental, thought into. This Jupiter transit is great for all love and creative money-making schemes. In general, expansion in your life could come through those areas, or through children, young people, animals, and anything to do with game playing, sports, but also kind of taking a bit of a risk, but obviously being sensible about it. Uranus is also in that area. Went in there last month in March. It's going to be there for 7 years, so it's a very, very, very slow transit. But that, over the time, depending on when it makes contacts with your natal chart, will involve you with unusual, to you, groups of people. Tend to expand your consciousness and teach you new things through connecting with a club, a group, a society, who are have an interest which helps you grow, helps you expand your mental territory. Could be your physical territory too. So there could be more fun on offer. more creative, unconventional encounters and information, or there may be some reinvigorating of a love relationship as well. Uranus will stimulate your creative, free spirit, Sagittarius, and you're likely to feel at times inspired. So be willing to take some risks or try a more creatively liberated approach. It's going to blow the cobwebs away, really. Saggy's born in the first 4 days, and Saggy rising of 3 degrees will be feeling this aspect most strongly in April. And this vibration also favors interest in innovative fields, like with new inventions or sustainable energy or anything or anybody you might term alien, which may put you ahead of the rest, give you our knowledge there, but also gets your creative juices flowing. And also, the thing about this is that the position of Uranus is likely to help you progress towards a long-cherished dream or ideal or aim that you've had, maybe, for a very long time. Now, in April, family relationships are likely to be favorably highlighted. Maybe you can get old feuds sort of laid to rest or things ironed out there. And also your relationship with Mother Nature. This is a good time for hanging out, maybe with mates or family or tribe, or maybe there's going to be more social activity right in your own backyard. You'll be more inclined to appreciate your surroundings. Your aesthetic sense will be stimulated by your surroundings, the environment, nature, as well as the company that you keep. And it's also a great time to embellish or beautify things in the home, or, just outside of the home in your general sort of environment. And these will be areas to enjoy for the nurturing and fulfillment that they provide. So maybe you're actually doing it, or maybe you are, laying the plans there. You'll probably be making friendly connections with others and enjoy, as I say, the more social side of life in April. Saturn. Now, Saturn continues to make it obvious to you that certain groups and friendships have outlived their relevance. You've just kind of grown out of them. You may be casting around, or you may have been casting around, or you may just have kind of known that you're thinking very differently now about the sort of people you'd like to hang out with, maybe about how to achieve goals, which have been on the back burner for a long time, as I mentioned earlier. At this stage in your life's journey, you may want to meet the kind of people that will underpin this sort of long-term target that you've had. But Saturn tends to contract, it tends to put the squeeze on things, so it can keep that sort of idea or ideal or group just a bit out of your reach. Or maybe it's like this, maybe, you begin to mingle with these sorts of people, but you've got to understand how you've got to cultivate them slowly and kind of step by step, and be a little bit more self-disciplined in order to achieve that. Saturn rules time, and therefore this area of making new friends, a new group of people, a new social circle, is where you've got to be the most patient. It takes time. And just be persevering to realize, a dream in this gradual step-by-step manner, but also to cultivate and develop the right connections in this step-by-step manner as well. Saturn, the builder planet, will help something slowly to take shape in these areas if you keep at it. But you may have to, especially as I say, Mercury and Saturn are both going backwards, that you're just going to have to be patient and well organized and hold, you know, the vision of that outcome that you'd like to see. Manage your time well as well. Saturn likes structures, so construct as well as you can a firm foundation related to the communications and innovations of all kinds. Get interested there, get involved there, maybe get more clued up there. And the ultimate outcome at the end of this transit will be that you play a different role in the eyes of others, and you're probably a lot more informed about the innovative or alternative area, or an area which has been, kept from you, or your life journey just hasn't kind of gone into that field, and it's now more likely than ever you're able to go into these other fields. Neptune is making a significant move in April. It's temporarily shifting out of Aquarius and into Pisces, and that will be into the root of your chart from April the 5th, just for a little time, a few months in 2011, and then it'll come in properly again for a long, long time in 2012, February actually. That means that you'll need to be firmer about boundaries within your space, or with family members and what they've gotten used to expecting from you, or others in close proximity. So with Neptune in this new area at the root of your chart, plan to create maybe a sacred space for yourself, or at least a private one, in the home, making it maybe beautiful, and a spiritual retreat type space, a space where you can just, realign and recharge. Saggi's born in the first 2 days, or with the first 2 degrees of Saggi rising, 2 to 3 degrees of Saggi rising, are going to be feeling this vibration over April. And now over many years, Pluto is evolving you through the material side of life. Are you over-controlling where material things are concerned, money, property, or hanging on too tightly? Or do you feel someone is trying to manipulate you through these areas? Eventually you'll discover where your true security lies for you. Where true security lies for you. It might not be through material goods. And once you do realize that, then you're just going to be following that star. And from the 20th, then you're into the Stitch-in Time Saves 9 part of the annual solar cycle, and the focus is going to be far more on the practical, physical aspects of life, and you'll be tackling the devil in the detail there. And that's it for April. If you know your rising sign, listen to that too. It'll throw another light on what I've said here. And I'll see you the next time.